guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I will be reviewing the Benefit I Got Brow Kit. Now my hair is in a towel, so you know what that means. I woke up early, I gotta get ready fast and get to work. It is now 6:18. So I did my foundation, I didn't do any concealer, I did my eyeliner as you can see and my mascara. So the next step now is my brow. Now normally when I do my brows, I do the powder, I do the pencil, I do the pomade. I've never set my eyes with brow gel. I don't know why, don't ask, I just never did. So I'm very particular with my brows, and I think this is going to be very difficult for me because I have been doing the pomade for quite some time now. So hopefully I won't do like these insane block eyebrows or whatever because I get carried away. I try to do natural brows, but sometimes my hand kind of goes off. So I did get this kit from Shoppers Drug Mart. It is for $36. You do get the Goof Proof eyebrow pencil, and then you do get the gel and the Roller Lash mascara. Normally the pencil alone is $32, so for 36 bucks you get the other two. The only thing though is if you do want to get this, do keep in mind that you only get the number 3 color. There's no other color options. I hear good things about Roller Lash. Don't know if it is or not. But unfortunately, I already put on mascara. Totally forgot about Roller Lash, so maybe I'll just do a review about this another time. Let's get to doing my brows. Of course, we have to groom it. And I am pressed for time because, once again, I still have to blow dry my hair and all that stuff. Of course, you guys should know what this looks like by now. You get the pencil on one end and of course the spoolie on the other. Now, number 3 is supposed to be a medium color. So the thing is, on the Shoppers website, it's not really doing a good job at describing like the color. I went on the Sephora website instead to check out the colors, and turns out number 3 is mainly for like redheads, so I have a feeling I'm gonna start walking around with like kind of like a reddish hint to my eyebrows. So far what I've noticed is it is pigmented, so it does glide on very well. I kind of like Anastasia's brow pencils a lot better because it has more of a shade range. The color's a little bit more cooler than this. So I had to do the rest of my eyes off camera because it's a little distracting, and then my main mirror was a little bit too far from me, so I needed to do that. Anyway, so I don't know. For me, maybe I'm just used to Anastasia's brow products a little bit more. Maybe I just like the color of that more and the consistency. I don't know. Maybe that's why I'm not really liking this too much. Like, don't get me wrong. It's pigmented, it did what it's supposed to do, but I wish they had a little bit more color ranges because I think number 2 and number 3, if I got number 2, it would have been a little bit too light for me, and number 3, it's a little bit too red for me. Like, even though it states that it's medium, I was thinking that medium was the same thing as the Anastasia medium, so guess not. So I'm going to be walking around with reddish looking brows today. So right now I'm going to be going with the gel. So for those of you who don't know, the wand is very flexible. There are short bristles here and then longer bristles on the other side. So this by itself I think retails for another like $30 something dollars. I'll look into it later. But anyway, so what you're supposed to do is just comb the hairs. Using the long bristles, just comb the hairs through. And then the short bristles for the tail. I think it's supposed to keep the color as well. I don't know if it's going to do that, to be quite honest, but heck, we'll see. So far I like it that the brush is flexible, that I can maneuver it. And this is such an awkward position right now. So for me, I typically don't like to use pencils alone or brow powders because they usually fade throughout the day for me, and I don't like that. So ever since Anastasia came out with the pomade, it was a holy grail for me. I was like, I loved it. So that's maybe like partially one of the reasons why I didn't want to try out a brow gel, even though I want a more natural look. I'm just weird like that, don't mind me. I'll just put a little bit more of the pencil because I think I see some bald areas after applying that. So I'm just gonna fix it up a little bit and then go back with the gel. And I have sniffles in the morning. Does anyone else have sniffles in the morning? Because this is just ridiculous. And my coworker's saying I always have a cold. I was like, no, I just have sniffles in the morning. Sheesh. Okay, I'm gonna go back with the gel. I guess I still have to do the rest of my face, so I can't really stay too long on my brows. But if I can skip a step, that will save so much time for me. Like, because most of the time I spend is usually my brows, because I'm so picky with them. So I think they're good right now. So I'll finish the rest of my face and I'll do some check-ins throughout the day to see how long these brows wear for. Because remember, I do work like 12-hour days, or I work for 12 hours or whatever you want to call it, and see how that wears. Alright, so see you soon. So I just got to work. I have a couple of minutes to spare to basically do like a recap on it, on the brow stuff. So first of all, the pencil, I'm on the fence. It glides on well. Don't like the color. I can't even talk today. I don't like the color. It's more red than how I would like it. Like from afar, I guess it's not that bad, but once you come closer, it does not match or come anywhere close to like my hair color. That's a little disappointing. So in the kit, you do get the full-size pencil, and then you do get the brow gel and the roller lash. Now the brow pencil alone is $32. If you want to get the full size of the gel, it's $32 as well, and the roller lash, the full size of it, is $31. So the fact that you get the full size pencil and like a deluxe sample basically of the other two for $36, I think that's a good price, especially like if you don't know if you're gonna like it, you don't know if you're really gonna be committed to it, because I don't want to buy a full size of something and I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not. So the fact that it's like $36 for all three, even though the other two are deluxe size samples, is pretty good. So so far, like, I just got to work, so it's only been like an hour or so, so I can't really comment on the brows other than the color sucks. I wish they had more color ranges. I think number 2 would have been too light for me, but we'll see how the day goes. If the pencil doesn't work out for me and the brow gel does, I might as well just do a different technique with my eyebrows or something like that. I don't know, haven't figured it out yet. That are my thoughts so far, and so anyways, I'll check back with you in the next few hours, around, I don't know, 1ish or so. Anyway, so I'll see you guys soon. So a couple of hours has passed and it's kind of spitting outside right now. I don't know, maybe it'll pass. Anyway, so on to the brows. So my brows, I think they faded a little bit. It doesn't look like it faded much, but there's just like a slight fade. They still look groomed, tamed. They don't look dark or anything like that, so it's not a big deal. I'm not too sure if it's the pencil that's good, or if the brow gel is good, or whatever one it is that's preventing it from fading, or maybe the pencil's just great on its own. I'm not too sure. But point is, it's not really faded. I prefer, like, for my personal preference, and maybe I'm just being a little bit biased, I prefer the Anastasia brow pencils a lot more than the Benefit. Reason being is because it's a little bit more waxy. It's still pigmented, but there's some wax to it, so you can like kind of feather it, have that natural look. While the Benefit, it is pigmented, which is a good thing. However, it's just for my personal preference, I don't like that too much because it doesn't really look natural to me, and also the color is kind of off. And for $32, you don't really get much of a color range, while the Anastasia, it's like 27, 28 or something. It's in the high 20s. You get a lot more shade range with that in comparison to the Benefit. I think Benefit only has like 5 colors. I have a few co-workers who do like the Goof Proof more than the Anastasia. They like the pigment. I like it that it glides on smooth for the Benefit, but I like how waxy the Anastasia is compared to the Benefit. So really depends on personal preference. I'll keep checking in throughout the day to see how it wears, if it fades a little bit more or anything. Hopefully it doesn't wash away in this rain, but we'll see. So I am at home right now, as you can possibly tell. I have my clothes everywhere. I am in my pajamas. Yeah. So onto the brows. I can't stress this enough. I'm looking at myself at the viewfinder right here. I still hate the color. That's the number one thing that's on my mind, is the color. It kind of annoyed me throughout this whole entire day that I had like reddish brown eyebrows and blonde hair. Doesn't go well. But besides that, the pencil once again was pigmented. It did what it's supposed to do. It glides on very smoothly. Just hate the color. I wish they had more color ranges. When it comes to the brow gel, it did tame my hairs, but I don't have much hairs on my brows anyways. Thanks a lot, Win. I don't have much hair on my brows anyway, so I don't really think it really made a difference for me. I think it will work a lot better if you had a lot more hair on your brows, because, you know, if you have a lot more hair, it tends to go crazy. Me, on the other hand, my eyelashes, my brow hairs, they're thin and sparse. The fact that I'm grooming like non-existent hairs, basically, it doesn't really do much. So I'll keep it for the sake of it, because, you know, I think it did keep the color of the pencil like intact. Like, it didn't really fade much in comparison to like other eyebrow pencils I tried without the gel. I still prefer my pomade from Anastasia. That's still like my number one. That is my main. I will stick to that. I just like the consistency. I like how much wax is in there. I just love that so much better. It blends a lot better, in my opinion, but that's just me. I know a lot of people will probably hate me for making this review, but you know what? For me, for an Asian, the fact that, once again, we don't really have much hairs, the gel doesn't work, the color is shit, they need more variety. The only thing I'll probably comment on, once again, is just it glides smoothly. It's pigmented, but it's not really like, oh my god, I love this so much, I'm gonna keep it. So I might just end up giving the pencil to someone. I'm not too sure. Probably it'll just stay in my drawer. I'll keep the brow gel anyways, just because like I don't really have much hair, but oh well. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up. Don't forget to click that subscribe button wherever the heck it is at the bottom there, and follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!